Hello and welcome to the PC Security channel. This is our very first episode of Inbox, in which we will be discussing some of the most important questions or some of the most interesting questions sent to us by our viewers, subscribers, and whatnot. So I've got Slade with me over the phone and we can actually discuss all these questions. Come on, Slade, say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Alright, there we go. So finally, here's an interesting question. It's by JRK Soldier X. He says, any update on Herd Protect? It's been a year since beta and your review. Thanks. So, what do you think? Herd Protect? Any recent tests? Any new information that we have?
Well, since your last test, they've now added removal capabilities to it.
Yeah, that's interesting because last time it was pretty annoying without the removal capability. So, do you really think that, their claim that using all the antivirus engines, it actually works? Does it get that high detection rates even now?
Yeah, it does an alright job, but I have still seen problems with its engine integration.
Mm-hmm. Does it actually detect, all the threats detected by those engines individually, or does it still miss out on the implementation part?
It still misses out at times. I've seen at times when it misses out, and sometimes it will detect a lot of the threats, but sometimes it will miss out on detecting some, such as other products, such as, let's say, the Mana anti-malware.
Yeah, so it's definitely not the complete integration of all those engines. They're trying to do something. I'm not sure how well they're doing it. At the moment, I guess we would still prefer tools like Hitman Pro and Malwarebytes over Herd Protect, although it may sound all that more exciting with those extra engines.
Yeah, it's better. Sometimes all those engines aren't important. Sometimes the length of time the product has been developed is equally important.
Yes, the implementation. So that is why I still do not strongly recommend Herd Protect. So let's move on to the next question. So we've got plenty of questions here. Here's one from Benjamin. He says, hello. After watching this video and a video with Windows Defender 8.1 with private firewall, I think I'm going to stop using Komodo signatures and replacing the internet security with just the firewall and turn Windows Defender on. Is it a good choice? Also, I don't use Internet Explorer, I use Komodo Dragon, and I will use Google Chrome. Does Windows Defender has the same signatures as Smart Screen Filter? So I won't have to be worried. So this is an interesting question. Now I'd start off by saying no. Smart Screen Filter and Windows Defender, they're not really the same thing. I think we've seen several times that Smart Screen Filter detects threats that are not detected by Windows Defender.
Yes, it also detects malicious websites as well.
Yes, some stuff like phishing. So if you're not using Internet Explorer at all, you're going to miss out on some of those capabilities. But it's still not a really bad, choice. Komodo Dragon also comes with some kind of web protection, I guess. But the most important thing here is going to be, whether or not it's a good idea to replace Komodo signatures with Windows Defender. What do you think?
I would say that you could use Windows Defender with Komodo Firewall.
Yes, but do you really think
excellent zero-day protection?
Yeah, but do you really think that Windows Defender signatures would be better than Komodo signatures? Or which way would you go? Or do you think it's just a better choice to go with Komodo Internet Security?
I would think if I had to choose, I would probably say I would have to go with probably Komodo signature still over Microsoft's.
Well, that's a difficult question because it's really hard to know exactly how good.
They're both pretty average.
Yes. So it's really difficult to say which one has actually got better signatures. I think reflecting on our previous test, Komodo does score slightly better, but it's really I'd say it's a 50-50. It's not really that easy to say whether or not which one to go with. Now, the other things you might want to consider is which one is more lightweight. So Windows Defender, it actually integrates with Windows, so I think it'll have much less of a footprint as compared to Komodo's antivirus running in the background. But then again, Komodo is also fairly light.
And it's a full suite. You get a firewall along with it.
Yes.
And a sandbox.
Yes, but then again, he's using Komodo firewall, so that's not really a problem.
Yes.
So it's probably an okay choice. I wouldn't go either way. If you're using Windows Defender and Komodo firewall, that's perfectly okay. If you're doing it the other way around and you're using Komodo antivirus and Komodo firewall, that's the Komodo Internet Security Suite, it's still a pretty good choice. I think both combinations are fine here. So let's go to the next question. So here's a suggestion from Steven Rinderlich. He says, a small update to Firefree. This is a new product that a lot of people have been discussing called Firefree. And I'm not really sure how long it's been in development. I think it's been in development for a fairly long time. And they're still in, plenty of beta stages. And I'm not really sure if they've actually released it. I think it's supposed to be free, but I don't know. Have you heard of this product?
I actually have not heard of this product until just now.
So we might want to take a look. It's actually in beta. It's a big update video coming from the developer in the next few days. So hopefully we'll see a new nice AV in the market.
And it's called Fire AV?
No, it's called Firefree.
Oh yeah, I remember. Actually, yes, I have heard of that product. I remember that's the one you told me about, but I don't know much about it.
Well, what about Kaspersky 2016? What do you think? That's probably our next question. The last time I tested it, they didn't even have the protection shields on.
Well, I think that with Kaspersky 2016, I think that it is basically a 2015 version with good promises, basically, or with good added features to it, such as the capabilities of preventing add-ons and browser modifications. If they would just make that work, that could save a lot of people from having a PUP infestation of toolbars and unwanted add-ons on their browsers.
Yes, but we haven't seen much of that, have we? I mean, in the last test, it was really bad. It wasn't implemented. It was a really early beta. To be honest, I don't think it was really ready for testing. I think we rushed the test.
It doesn't seem like, even from seeing a more recent video of it, it doesn't seem like it's still functioning properly at this point in time. So
they still need to implement those features much better than what they're doing now. Hopefully they'll do that in the final version. So that's it for today. We're going to do this regularly. We'll discuss some of the questions that you guys have. So feel free to post your questions at the PC Security channel at live.com, or you can just send us a message on this channel and you might get your answer in the form of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little discussion. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay informed, stay secure.